Good evening, everyone. It's 9 p.m. This is a theory lecture on MAD-1, and before we start, let me check the stream. Okay, there was a blunder last time. See, in this session, we would be studying. See, I would be studying and I would be speaking what I understood. Current courses. Mm, There has to be something, right? Specs is a bit dirty, but no worries. Current courses. Mm, So everything is working. Let's start and directly dive into the theory. Mhm. This just slides in PPT. How many parts are there? Okay, so 9 lectures. Okay, let's complete at least 3 to 4 today. Before going to sleep, let me try to complete 3 to 4. Due to privacy reasons, I have to do that. Week one, saved slides. So let's study what is an app and till where does this extend. After that, components of an app. Okay, so just a few pages. So, okay, let me put this. What is an app? An app is a computer software or a program. This is something hard for me. Most commonly, a small specific one used for mobile devices. The term app originally referred to any mobile or desktop applications, but as app stores have emerged to sell mobile apps to smartphones and tablets, the term has evolved to refer to small programs that can be downloaded and installed all at once. Okay, so anything that is basically a small program and downloaded and installed all at once. A small computer code that can be downloaded and installed at once. So that's a pretty simple, in that's a pretty simple language. These are some common apps. You know, Twitter. It's now X basically. It is X. This is Amazon. This is VS Code. See, even I have VS Code. Okay, Mozilla, Word, Google Chrome, Instagram, Messages. Okay, so basically these are the examples of mobile applications. In this slide, they are talking about desktop apps. Okay, so what are desktop apps? Usually standalones. I guess that means a file or an app in itself is enough to do the desired tasks. They work offline. And software dev kits. Okay, SDK. What is software dev kits? Let me see how to hide it. Okay, software dev kits. This is such a pain. This bothers me too much. I still don't understand why this keeps on happening. See, I'm deleting it right here, but it automatically goes back to Yahoo. Software development kit. Wait a second.
यूट्यूब पे। हाँ तो अरे चल भाई अपन अभी कहाँ कहाँ तक पहुँचे अपन बताओ। हम्म। लैपटॉप। अरे भाई आप वीडियो कैमरा के साथ लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग कर रहा है। सही है। भाई कल सुबह मैं जा रहा हूँ देख मतलब कल तो मेरा ऑक्यूपाइड है मैं लाइक शाम को ही तेरे को टाइम दे पाऊंगा। ठीक है मेरा कॉलेज मतलब मेरा कॉलेज का भी काम है थोड़ा सा इसलिए। अरे भाई तूने वो क्लोज कर दिया उसको तो बंद नहीं हो गया। और तूने यूट्यूब वाले टैब को ही बंद कर दिया तूने। भाई तो स्ट्रीम अगर तू यूट्यूब पे कर रहा है तो यूट्यूब का टैब ओपन नहीं रखना होता। ओके। चल अभी let's get back to the subject.
So apparently we will be starting all of it again. So my friend, we did not go like too far. We just started a slide or two. Okay. What I am planning to do is I think I will be able to do 4 to 5 lectures today itself.
Okay.
So the initial question that comes to mind is, what are apps? What is an app? Well, here they have given us a definition. An app is basically a small program. Is basically a small program that can be downloaded and installed all at once. That is an app. Okay. इसके बाद some photos. Guess who? Guess what? Amazon, Twitter, Word, VS Code, Mozilla, Google, this Instagram, messages, Apple Watch, something. Here, what are desktop apps? Desktop apps are basically the apps which you download all at once. They are standalone. We don't need another software, another program to run it. Like editors, web browsers, mail editors, web browsers, mails, and all that. Right? They work offline and they come with their own dev kits. Okay, SDK, software development kits. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible.
Okay, then I think इधर तो कुछ समझाने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो सिंपल सिंपल चीज है. Just remember this term SDK, software development kit.
All
Then
right.
what are mobile apps? They are targeted for mobile platforms, that is phones and tablets. They have certain constraints. They have certain constraints that is. Let me do this now first. Okay. They have limited screen space. User interaction is a lot more than a PC. They have small memory and processing power, and usually a small battery pack. Right. They work on OS specific frameworks and cross platform. We'll have to search what is the meaning of this. Let's include GPT Baba.
What cross platform?
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. In context of mobile application development, OS and Cloudflare refers to different approaches in designing and building application. OS specific definition: OS or native development. Okay. So basically, operating server, or what is this? Operating system. Operating system पे based होता है. That is, either it can be iOS or it can be Android, right?
Yeah, I think I get it. Like the mobile application is designed specific to the requirements of the OS. Like iOS application may not work in the Android
Yes, it
interface.
does not work. And would use Swift or Object C programming languages. And Apple's development tool, that is Xcode. For Android, you would need Java, Kotlin, and Google development tools. Okay, so for iOS, we would need Xcode. For Android, we would need Android Studios as tool platforms, right? Let's
Hmm.
not go into advantages and disadvantages. Cross platform means in creating a mobile application that can run on multiple operating system with a single. Okay, like Google Chrome now, it can
Yeah, yeah,
work on
that's
both
exactly.
Chrome
Like it
this.
works literally everywhere.
Yes. Then there are web apps. There are web apps. The platform works across all types of operating system because it works on the internet and not on the device that they are based on. They are heavily network dependent, requires a lot of internet. You know, you should have really good internet connectivity. Main focus of this course. Okay, so we would be focusing on web apps in modern application development, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. We have completed, this first one. What is an app and shit? Yeah, I would encourage if you do the same on your end too. 6 questions. So shall I start?
yeah, you can start.
Which of the following is an example of desktop application? MS Word, Visual Studio, and web browser. Yes, all of these. However, I'm skeptical about this web browser stuff. But I guess they have its, SDK on it. I guess it comes with its own SDK, right?
Yeah, I know it's an application. Like, I mean, web browser. I know now. I'm also skeptical about this. It's like they haven't specified any name or something about the web browser.
Yeah, even if they don't have internet, then also we can play that, the dinosaur game, right? So I will go by that instead and take it as a desktop application.
Wow.
Because Visual Studio and MS Code is this desktop application. They both are desktop applications.
Right, right.
Which of the following is a static web application? Static web application. Did they teach it? I don't think they taught it.
Yeah, no, I don't think they have like specified. Like, I think that they have compiled all the week one PPTs into this one file.
No. It is different. See, after this components, and after components, let me show you this. After components,
Oh, yeah.
client server and peer to peer interaction. So architecture, client server, peer to peer. It's good. It's good. It's not hodgepodge. I guess they have not taught this singular question. Let's move forward. Which of the following statement is true about web development, web applications? Right, web applications provide service only one. No. This is false. They like we both are using Gmeet at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Web applications can only run with a functioning internet connection. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
For a web application to function smoothly, the client and the server should reside in different machines. I don't think that says
They
anything
can
because
record in the same machine.
we have intranet,
Yeah, that exactly.
and while using intranet, both may be on the same server. Which of the following statement regarding software development kit is correct? All SDKs are specific to a particular operating system. Okay, we would have to search about this, right? Let's come back to this question later on. Which of the following is a Apple specific framework? So in the PPT they have not taught it, I guess. they would have taught it in the lecture, right? Which of the following does not fall into the category of web apps? Like is web browser.
Okay. Browser.
So we have three questions that are not available in PPT. Paste. Which of the following is? Let's put it here. Okay. Kakao Touch is a Apple specific framework. Okay.
Okay, this is new information.
Kakao Touch. Which of the following statement regarding software development kit is correct? All specific are but all SDKs are specific to a particular operating system. Apps cannot be created without using a SDK. SDK are part of application programming interface. SDK integrate with other part of machines such as, let's learn what an SDK is. That's why they're saying that this other one is a bit, you know, open-ended.
Yeah, tricky. Yeah.
Applications cannot be developed with SDK. So more than that, it is important to learn that all SDK, the other threes, all SDKs are specified. No, they are not specific to a particular operating system. SDK integrate with other parts of machine such that user doesn't have to carry out any integration manually. No, that is false. SDKs are not the part of APIs, application programming interfaces. However,
Mm.
they cannot be created without apps cannot be created without software development kits.
Yeah, that's true. No, no, no. Yeah, that's not true. After second,
Which of
just
the
use
following is static web application? Gmail blog entry on how to create web application. Let's study what is a
the
static web
static.
application.
So, like I think static is a like something like I have learned this, so I can tell from little bit of knowledge I have. Like static is something which is not interactive. Like it's like you created an HTML file and posted an entire book on there. So it's just a text file,
Okay,
that
so
kind of
then
thing.
it would be blog entry, na? Because we can't do anything on blog.
Yeah, I feel like it should be that because like a dynamic website is what we are using right now. Every website is dynamic these days. Like the website which we can interact is called a dynamic website.
So this was correct. Second one was correct. So there are two types of websites. One is static, one is dynamic. In static website, we do not interact with the website. However, in dynamic, we do interact with the website. Which we have two incorrect questions. Which of the following statement is true about web application? None of the above is true. Okay, so web application cannot only run on function. Okay, so yes, I think that was what we discussed, because they can also run without functioning internet, right? That dinosaur game of Google Chrome.
Oh, oh yeah, we contradicted ourselves.
Yes. Which of the following statement regarding software development kit is correct? Okay, SDK. Okay, so chat GPT was wrong. We'll have to post this question.
Yeah, like this is doubtful. Like I don't like. I thought it would be the fourth option.
One. But
Yeah.
even chat GPT said so, but they are saying it's not, so we'll have to. Which of the following is true regarding SDK? SDK integrate with other parts of machine such that the user doesn't have to carry out any integration manually. Okay, so this is rectification. Rectify this. Uh,
Yeah.
my question is, my singular question is, have they provided us with some books? I guess they should have given us some books, right? for MAD-1 or something. Don't have a book now. No worries. Let's move forward. Components. Components of a website. So from now on, let's call it a website, right? Not an application development. Let's call it website development. So there are three components of website: storage, computation, and presentation. Storage, computation, and presentation. Example: email client. So storage, where are the emails stored? Okay, so this is a really good thing now. Ki where are the emails stored that we transmit, we send and we receive the emails when we read them, when we close the server. When where are they stored and how are they stored on server? Like file format, etc. Right? Because they are really huge, data set. So I think they have to be converted into some other formats. Compute, indexing of emails, searching and indexing. Okay. Presentation, that is the website that we see. Presentation, display list of emails, rendering display of individual mails. Okay. So what are the platforms? Desktop, mobile, web based, and embedded. These are the these are the platform. And platform features are: desktop have keyboard, mouse, videos. Desktop paradigms are folder, files, and documents. Mobile has the following features: that it is touchscreen, voice, tilt, making landscape to portrait and all that. Camera interfaces: mobile phone has a small self-contained app. Web-based has data center storage, persistent, because we are finally reaching out to a bigger data storage. Have cloud storage, cloud access anywhere and to multiple devices. Embedded means single function, limited scope. Okay. Can you elaborate on embedded? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry, my mic was off. Yeah, I'm looking at it here, and like these are the platforms on which like web app can exist. Like there is very little information on embedded, so I can't like elaborate much on what it is.
Okay.
First three I understood what they are.
What is embedded platform? What
In-app
is
development.
embedded platform in web development? A small single board computer with only one storage medium or a large system composed of many cards. Uh, what is an
Embedded, I
example?
mean, it's like I get the meaning of embedded. It's like it's like integrated into some other system, which is which like a washing machine, like a smart system which makes the sounds when the washing is complete. That is an embedded system. That's what embedding means. About how
Something
it
like
is
this
being
chip
used
now.
in this concept context.
Like this is a small computer, huh? In itself.
Yeah, that exactly. This is what I'm referring to. Embedded systems.
Architecture. Okay, so even the second one is complete. Which of the following is an embedded application? Okay, so even the first question itself is that electronic calculator is an embedded application. Embedded application is always network oriented. No, embedded application is only used to perform a specific task. Yes, embedded
I think this
application
might be true. Yeah.
embedded application cannot be installed in a device. I think that's false because
No, no. I think. I
No,
think it's already embedded in the system. I don't think we can install that. It's like
no, we can install
built
na,
in.
like let me say like we are installing a new update for our mobile phone. That's an embedded system.
Your mobile is an embedded system. The update isn't one. The update is you are installing from somewhere. Embedded means
But I'm updating
like
the
it's a
embedded
hardware
system.
term.
But I'm updating the
Like
embedded
I
system.
can't. Hmm. Look, like from my point of view, the A and C should be true.
Okay, let's leave fourth. If it's true, it's true. Let's tick it. So if it's incorrect, it will show. Because if it's not, we
Yep.
would just miss it. Uh, a, a, a user wants to filter the emails in Gmail apps to display only those emails received in the month of March. Which component of Gmail app services is this functionality? I think it is presentation,
No, it's computation.
computation,
Like, yeah, it's in the slides. It says filter and stuff.
compute, indexing of email and searching. Yes, yes. Whereas presentation is displaying the list of mails, rendering display of individual mails. Right.
Hmm.
Okay, just one more thing. I have to constantly go and check this because stream is something that can be messed up really easily. Which of the following application is an example of embedded application? Electronic calculator, same thing many times. Which of the following statement is true about storage component? So let me read once where the emails are stored and how they are stored in a server, right? So storage is a
Hmm.
component of application where we can store our application data permanently. I think it's both permanently and temporarily.
No, like I don't think it can be both. I mean, I get what you're saying. We can delete it or we can keep it. I
Oh,
get that thought, but like permanently, I don't think we
okay.
can
So
store it.
deleting till we delete it, it's permanent, nah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it is permanent. It cannot become temporary just because we're deleting it. If it
I mean,
gets deleted by itself, then we could say that it's temporary.
yeah. I mean, what like that's true. So like let's see. I'm keeping it permanent for now.
Okay, cannot become temporary just because we're deleting it.
C and D are like not like.
If it
I mean,
gets
एक से सी मना
deleted
कर
by
दिया
itself,
इसको
then
तो.
we could say that it's temporary.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, what like that's true. So like let's see. I'm keeping it permanent.
okay. So let's go here and fifth, which of the following component of an app is used to display the list of emails in the email displaying the list, nah? So that is presentation. Indexing and searching is computation, while displaying is presentation component,
Oh
right?
damn. Yeah.
3.5. See, so this I was incorrect. It
Hmm.
cannot be installed. It is installed only once, and after that,
Oh, you are correct, bro. It can be both temporarily and permanently.
but now I'm really confused.
Yeah, no, like the words temporarily, permanently are like opposite words. So like it seems confusing, but like think about it now. If until you delete it, it's permanent. And like the spam emails, they are temporary data. they stay for like 30 days or something in Gmail and they get deleted automatically unless we do something with them.
Okay, that's you are talking about the example of spam.
Yeah, like this is an example. I can't think of anything else right now.
Okay, so in this context, it is mainly focusing on caching, session data, and short-term needs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Let's go forward. Let me check. I think we would be able to complete this whole week today itself. Which of the following is true about distributed network? Okay, we haven't read it now.
Yeah, I think we should study first. Yeah,
Platform, we have read till embedded. Now it's architecture, client server, and distributed peer to peer. So server, what is a server? It stores data, provides data on demand, may perform computation. So it performs computation in a few cases. I guess that's what they are saying. Client, clients are the end users. They request data and user interaction and display. I think that's by this they mean that the interaction that user have with the website and what they're displayed on the screen. Network connect now this I think this is important, this is more important. What is a network? Network is something that connects client to server. It can be local or non-local, intranet and internet shit. Data pipe, no alterations. So let's say I have a data x sent from the server through the network to various different devices, right? So through various different devices. So at, at each of the display I must be shown the data x only. It should not become xy, x square, x cube and all that. है ना?
yeah,
Data pipe. It is basically a data pipe. So basically what you put at what you put in from one end is what you get at the other end.
yeah,
Okay. Client server models, explicit server, explicit clients. Okay.
yeah.
So
I
meaning
think they
that
are like
only
so like in a nutshell, they are the server is at one end at like through like a network of wires or any type of connection. They are connected individually to servers. That is the client server model.
okay, okay.
Like I'm like summarizing the thing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like I've studied this in my this thing particular in some other subjects in my college. That's why.
So client server model, basically explicit differentiation between clients and server. Local system. Explain this. Explain this slide, please.
Yeah, yeah. So like the server is on some other side. It can be anywhere, and like the devices can be anywhere. To connect them, we have a network in between, and they are like they cannot be the same here. The server can't like send anything to like any other server. It will only send to client through the network, and like it can't send to any like it can send to any device at the same time, but like they are all different. The devices are different from each other, and like the server sends each of them data differently, explicitly. Explicit means they are like different from each other. Like there's proper bifurcation between each layer. Oh, damn. Oh, you are talking about this text slide?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Oh, I know I was explaining the one above that. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, Okay. Okay, so client server model, like I think I already explained the first point, explicit differentiation between clients and server.
Yes.
Client and server on same machine, local network communication. So, like this point here, it means that like both client and server are on like the same connection here.
Yes.
So, and like it is a network system, so like it can be on any network, like it can be Ethernet, Wi-Fi, your LAN cable, it can be any type of connection, but like they have to be connected over a network to be working. And next point is machine clients. For example, okay, yeah. So like clients can be human clients, like people us trying to access something on Wikipedia or ChatGPT, or it can be machine clients, like the people have set up machine to access some kind of data. So they will enter in that machine. The machine will access data from the server. Like the example here is software or antivirus update. It regularly checks for updates in the antivirus server. So like there is no need for us to check because it will automatically check for any updates and inform us if there are any updates. So
Okay.
the next point is variants. Multiple server, single queue, multiple queue, load balancing front ends.
So I
Yeah.
can. I think I will take a single queue because I recently had to deal with this. Single queue means, let me say. Let's say this. Let me.
Oh, Queue Mania has left the meeting.
Huh? Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
So by single queue, what we mean is, so let's say this is our server. These are the clients. So single queue means, okay. So let's say this first client sent a query, then the second client sent a query, and the third client sent a query. So their queries would be processed in this manner: the query of first, and then the query of second, and then the third. Just like the system of train ticket booking at IRCTC. However, multiple queues is something, and load balancing front end, that is something that you should explain.
Oh, okay. So like what does multiple queues mean then? I mean, like single queue is pretty like simple, like the clients are requesting and it will order them in the queue, like we're standing in a ticket line. That's also like what does multiple queues mean if you know?
Yes. Okay, so let's move forward then. Client server data can flow both ways. Okay, so even we can add data to the server, right? Like adding your
Yeah.
pictures to Google Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Distributed. Okay, let me remove this. What's so bad here? Okay. Distributed peer-to-peer model. So distributed model or peer-to-peer model means all the peers are considered equivalent, but some peers may be more equal than others. Error. Error. We are all equal, but some are more equal than others. Okay. Error tolerance, masters, introducers, election, reselection of masters, shared information, blockchain, IFPS, Tahoe. I think we should learn more about this. What do you say?
Yeah, this is like the second point is too much in technical words in a single line.
Yes, so let's hide this. Let me hide two of the things. Let me learn it from YouTube. I would be hiding two things. One is this, and the other one is this. Once I learn it from YouTube, I would be back in a few minutes. Okay. Till then, you can just skip to the part where the screen is no longer black. Peer-to-peer model. Let me also see this client server model. Okay. see client server model. सुनाई दे रहा है? नहीं? हाँ, नहीं दे रहा ना, कोई इशू नहीं. Tell me the code of the meeting now. Code of this G meet. CMB YBFG EFG AB. Yeah. So you'd be hearing it from here now. Okay. Okay, so it will be a bit tricky now. How do I? There has to be a way now. For that to happen, also share audio tab. Okay, अब आएगी आवाज. अब आ रही है ना आवाज? Okay. So basically, client server तो समझ आ गया, but let's read about the other one ना. peer peer to peer कहाँ बताया इस वीडियो में? थोड़ा सा ना, अलग से वीडियो भी तो दिया इसने, बोला तो. So let. Okay. Yes, so let's web app, peer to peer model, right? This one has more views, ये देखना है. हाँ, तो अगर समझ आ गया तो तू समझा देगा ये वाला. यस, पीयर टू पीयर एक बार देख लेते हैं. क्या? बट समझ आ रहा है इससे. ये वाला पार्ट नहीं समझा. आई डोंट थिंक इसके आगे का हमारे काम का है. आई डोंट थिंक इसके आगे ये सब हमारे काम का है, राइट? बिटकॉइन बिटकॉइन तक ही सही. Let me open this up, everything on feed, and let me open the desktop voice. So I'll be starting again from here.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't be opening my camera for some time. I don't think for the entirety of this video my camera won't be open now. No issues, no worries. So distributed and this client server. So mm, if I can explain it in simple layman terms, see, I make my own whiteboard. So there are two users, user A and user B.
Are
Right?
you like sharing your YouTube screen right now?
Okay. Let me. That is something I have to change now. Wait, don't worry, don't worry. Screen. For audio to share, I have to select a tab. Okay. Let's say there are two users and they work on this. What was the first? Client server. So this is the server. Let's call it server X. Okay.
Yeah.
So in a client to server model, the queries would be generated from A. It would go to X, the server X, and then reach to B. Similarly, if B generates a query, it would reach X and then reach A. Okay, that's how communication would work between the two.
Yeah.
However, sorry,
Yeah. Yeah.
however, in this peer-to-peer model, they won't be needing any, beach ka banda. There won't be any third party involved. They would connect directly and would act, and both of them would act there as their own server. Okay, so system A is a server in itself, and system B is a server in itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see the example of both. Here it is email. So while writing email, it goes to Google. While using database, it goes to, I guess, SQL. While WhatsApp, it goes to Meta or something, right? However, while using Bitcoin, it is
Mm-hmm.
blockchain based, and it connects both of the server A and B directly, right? BitTorrent and all that. Let's answer the following. Which among the following is true about distributed network? Each system must stack. Okay, each system must stacked as their own client, and so I think the first one is correct. Right? Peer-to-peer model.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
among the following is capable of handling requests from other computers on a network in a client server architecture? Capable of handling.
Server.
request. Okay,
It's a
let's.
server.
Okay. Identify the type of network in which the computer can act as client and a server or both at the same time, peer to peer.
Ha- Hardest question, boy.
Which of the following architecture is naturally more fault tolerant? Tolerant, fault tolerant. So I get it's written here. Error
Wait, like,
tolerance. This peer to peer has really good tolerance, and this one doesn't.
okay,
Clients
so
are
peer to peer it is.
more tolerant. Which of the following statement regarding the client server model is incorrect? In a CS model, the client and server can explicitly be defined. Yes, it is true.
Mm,
Database can be implemented as client server models. Yes, it is an example. SQL wala example. Machine
mm,
clients like antivirus does not require user interaction for updating its database. That's true. For a client server model to function smoothly, the client and the server have to be on different machines. I don't think that's entirely true, because in the antivirus, server is on the PC itself now.
yeah. I mean, yeah, the antivirus. Yeah, that's true.
Which of the following application is the best fit for peer-to-peer architecture? BitTorrent.
Yeah,
Hare
maybe one of the.
Rama. There is one wrong. Which one it is? In general, it can suffer from failure of certain number of nodes. So, uh, so in a distributed network, each system must. It is not must. Can, it is true, but not must. Like I can use my PC as client and I can use your PC as server, but I don't have to make my PC a server for doing so, right?
Yeah, yeah,
However, it can suffer from failure of a certain number of nodes. After, if there are too many nodes, there can failure can occur.
yeah, yeah. So threshold.
Software architecture. What is the time? It is 10 o'clock. So shall we continue it, or shall we leave it at this?
I mean, let's finish this one. I mean, we'll finish almost half of it after this.
So let's do till I guess 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, 4 or 5, I don't have a problem.
Okay.
Like, we'll finish half of it with 4 or 5.
Yes. Software architecture patterns. Okay. MCV, MVA, MVP, HMV. Blah, 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 blah. What is design pattern? Design pattern is a general reusable solution to a common occurring problem within a given context in software design. I Let's ask GPT.
मतलब सॉफ्टवेयर में आने वाली कोई भाई कॉमन जो प्रॉब्लम आ रही है बहुत बार, उसका जनरल सॉल्यूशन जो तू कहीं पे भी रीयूज़ कर सकता है, कभी भी रीयूज़ कर सकता है।
Example.
अब वो एग्ज़ाम्पल यहाँ पे लिखा नहीं है यार। यहाँ ये ईमेल का एग्ज़ाम्पल दे रखा है उन्होंने फ़ोटोज़ वगैरह के साथ।
I see. Okay, so in the latest slides, na.
या
Okay. Experienced designer observe patterns in code. Reusing these patterns can make design and development faster. Guide the design and thought process. Okay. So user, I want to check email. Okay. So I can help with that. Model. Store emails on server index ready to be manipulated. Okay. We use list of emails. Read individual emails. Okay. Store emails on server index ready to manipulate. Controller sorts email, delete archive. Okay. So what this means is, if so basically this is data science. They know something that will occur every time a client do something, right? Client does something. Let's say he opens. Okay, it's something like this. See. Let's
Yeah, I
say
think this
I
is
go to
the
Google.
MVC paradigm. I think this is it.
Yes. Let's see. Let's say I go to Google. I write. Let me say HAND. So it tries to fill the gap by itself now.
Hmm.
Makes my work easy.
Yeah,
So what is MVC paradigm? MVC paradigm is model, view, and controller. Mm, MVC paradigm, other design patterns.
like it's more like I think we can like correlate this with DBMS.
Core data to be stored in
Hmm.
the for the application, databases, indexing and searching manipulation, view user facing side of application, controller business logic. Okay, yes, you're right. It's exactly same to SQL, right? Database model is here. Model is same as, you know. I have to open DBMS for it once, right?
Yeah, me too.
DBMS
Are it
paradigm.
like that physical layer, logical layer, and that
Yes. Physical, logical, and arithmetic layer.
yeah. So like now physical, logical, and like the customer, the one that's visible to the user, that layer.
Yes.
So like I think view is the layer which is visible to the customer. The controller is the logic with through which we do it, and the physical layer is the model. Like we can look at it in that way to understand.
Yes. So model is storage space, view is user interface, and control is the logic. Controller is logic.
Hmm.
So there are other design patterns like model view adapter, model view presenter, model view model, hierarchical MVC. Each has its uses, but fundamentals are very similar. Okay. Focus of this course is platform architecture and software architecture. In this course, we would be focusing on platform. Which platform are we going to use? Then the architecture, that is client server, and software architecture, model view controller. Okay, so platform. So basically, what all we would be studying. That's what they're saying, na.
Hmm.
So in this course, let me see. The platform would be something web based. Then the architecture is client server and not peer to peer. Okay, and
Yeah.
then software architecture would be MVC software architecture.
Hmm.
What is it? Software architecture patterns. What do you say? Should we make notes or not? I don't think we need notes.
I think we would need notes in week two, like the HTML commands and stuff will come in that week.
Ah, yes. No worries. I'll make notes of this. The web. Why the
Yeah,
web? So
I
let's.
think we should move to the activity questions now.
Yes. Before that, let me just give me 1 second now.
अरे भाई तेरा स्ट्रीमिंग तूने क्या बंद कर दिया कैसे किया हाँ भाई Let's do it.
Okay. Where were we? So the question is, which of the following statement is true about the MVC architecture? Controller has can interact with model. Nope. Database can be directly updated by. Okay, I think that is true. Model controls the user interaction. Does model control that or view control that? View control that, na? View controls that.
No, I think we can. Okay, no, we can only interact with the model. Okay.
The controller executes the business logic of an application.
Yeah, that's true.
In a web application, which of the following layers provide interface to the end user?
I know.
Presentation layer.
I will take a guess here. It should be presentation layer. I mean, literally says presentation in here.
Yes. Consider a web application that can perform simple interest calculation. Which of the following layers should the perform task of calculating simple interest? It would be business layer,
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
business logic, how to manipulate, controller, business logic, how to manipulate data, right?
Yeah.
Which of the following statement is are correct about MVC architecture? In the MVC architecture, the developer can create multiple views of a model.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we. Yeah, I guess we can. I mean,
In
yeah,
MVC,
it's a user interface, right? It will be different for different users.
in MVC architecture, the view does not always refer to what user can see. View.
Like this is very vague. What does not always refer to what the user can see. I mean, it does refer to what
I
the
think
user
that's
is
false
allowed to
because
see on the
the
web.
first line of view is user facing side of application.
Yeah, I mean, whatever is like we choose to make visible for the user.
Yes. No, no, no. Everything is
Okay.
visible to user, na. View side
No,
is
why would everything be visible for to the user?
array, baba. But see, user is view is the user facing side of application, right? They anyway cannot see the coding.
Mm-hmm.
In the MVC architecture is the only architecture to build web app. Nope,
No,
there are
no,
many
no.
other architectures. There are MVA, MVP, MVV, hierarchical MVC, presentation abstraction control, and all that. While employing MVC architecture, any modification in the user interface will affect the model.
Look, I think I have an example on how why this is wrong. Like, have you ever tried like using inspect on a website?
Yes.
Yeah, like if you change something there, it will only affect on your end, not the server end. So this is false. It
Okay.
will be affected, but only on your like end, not on the server end.
Okay.
So
See.
like only the first one.
Okay. In the MVC paradigm, MVC design pattern, where should the business logic be included? It would be included in controller, right?
Mm-hmm.
The model in MVC architecture is responsible for updating, deleting, adding, fetching. All of
Look,
the
I think it should be the first three. It's manipulates the data, so I think it should be the first three.
see model. See, if we were only focusing on manipulation of the data, we could simply say it was controller. Now let's see now if you are
And
here.
yeah, manipulation is written in all three of them.
Arey Baba, I am correct.
Oh, oh, okay.
in MVC. And in fourth one, you were correct that view does not always refer to what user can see.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In the first one, the controller can interact with model and the view. However, database cannot be directly updated by end user. Okay, so database cannot be directly updated by end user because they have to use, I guess, controller or some programming. Nah, they can only interact with the website. है ना? Only in rare cases can we directly interact with the database.
So like what option did you choose there on the first one?
It was second that we chose, but it's first and fourth, not
Mm-hmm.
second and fourth.
Okay, okay. No, no. Why would it be like a database is meant to be secured? Why would a user be able to update it? That's a poor database if anyone can update it.
Yes. Let's go forward.
The web. Like this is very like basic stuff. I mean, the HTML doesn't even begin until the second week.
Yes. But this is scoring stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to is grade. I think they have the marking scheme. Do you have the marking scheme?
What marking scheme?
That document, I guess, marking document or
Grading
something.
document.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Send the link now.
Yeah.
TS grading document. Jantam. Okay, I found it. I found it. Okay. So what I want to see is
All
application
right.
development one. So I think they changed the name or what? In the grading document,
No, no, it's
it's
modern application development. Modern application develop. No, it's application development, but like in here they still call it modern application development.
yes.
You just type application there, it will come. Yeah, the lab assignments are there, like the HTML ones.
See, the final grades are okay. Let me see. What is GLA is graded lab. 15% of the marks are for lab assignments. Then 5% is for graded assignments. So 24% are internal. Okay, 20% is internal. Then
Hmm.
from external sources we can get 80% of the marks, of which we can follow either this one or this one, right?
Yeah,
So best of quiz 1 and quiz 2. If that's the case, then 40% would be final. 40% would be of final score.
yeah.
But then it is only 70 marks, na? 70%. See, zero point 0.4 and zero point
Hmm.
0.3. We need 80%.
Not to be one.
Sorry?
Like I mean, you are saying that 0.4 and 0.3. So like you are considering the best of quiz one and quiz two to be equal to one.
No, no, no. What this means is the marks that they contribute. So quiz
No,
1
like
and quiz
no,
2.
like okay, no, I was confused. I was confused actually. No, like the thing they are doing here is that whatever like maximum number comes out of each both, that they will consider
Yes.
and add it to the like it will be out of 80% of course. It's like yeah.
I don't get what this means. Why do they have this criteria?
I mean they have it like like when like in my
So let's
Python
say
term like
someone misses quiz 1 or quiz 2, right? Someone could not attend quiz 1 or quiz 2.
yeah, I think it would be for that.
Or else quiz 1 consists of 20% of the marks. So if
Mhm.
one does this part and this part clearly, they can score 40% easily, and then the
Yeah.
rest of 60% is dependent upon quiz 2 and finals.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go and complete it. The web. Why the web? है ना?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying is, let's leave it here. Or if we start, we would have to complete it till lecture 7.
Mm, lectures.
Yes.
Oh, oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we should leave it here.
है ना? Okay, so before that, let me that's it. Full paper, right? Okay, guys. See you again. Let me complete. You know, let me end the meet.